Hi everyone, this is Shakti here coming live. Today is day 10 of the 365-day challenge. That means I now only have 355 more lives to do, and that is feeling so good to show up every day, keep my commitment to you, and really take one topic each day. It feels so good on my end. How is it feeling for you? How's it feeling for you to be live with me, to watch these videos on replay? My intention is only one for showing up live is that I give you value. I say something that inspire you, that activate you to grow your business and keep fueling that momentum through your own actions. And I just care about that one thing is that you keep going and going and going and going and going and going until you get to that next level. So today first of all, I wanna do a quick recap of my day. I had such a fantastic day. Oh my gosh. Today we completed the Eye of the Storm journey. It was a 3-day journey. And today we took the day 1 and day 2 practices and we really dove in deep with the participants on what is it that they are working through and how they can take their next step from their power center, from really coming back to themselves, reconnecting back to their power, and how they can keep going and inching more and more and more in that eye and eye of the storm, and keep creating something so powerful and meaningful from it. So today we dove in really deep. We went in so deep, and we brought in new levels of clarity that weren't available before. And I am just so grateful for how beautifully everybody is transforming, how beautifully we are all up leveling vibrationally and also emotionally, and from the perspective of the mind and body as well. So today was a really, really spectacular day, and today was all about the depth. And as a facilitator, I just went in with that one intention of how do I serve participants from the place of that connection with source. How can I stay so true to my connection with source and let the words and the guidance really come forward so that it really meets them in their journey exactly at the point they are right now. So my day was spectacular. I would love to hear, how did your day go today? What was new in your day? What was so inspiring and activating in your day? I would love if you could share some wisdom with me and with this group. Today's topic is selling, and we're gonna talk about selling a lot in this space. I just wanna give you a heads up that we have 355 more lives to do, and I'll be talking about selling a lot. And if you have any suggestions for what topics I can speak on, specific things that you're encountering in your business that I can speak on, I would love to take your suggestions and incorporate them in this live. Because again, all that matters in these lives is that you're getting the support that you need. It's less about me being here, me showing up. It's really about you finding the value, finding the support that you need to move forward. So with that, if you are watching this live, do say hi. If you end up watching the replay, do put, hey Shakti, I'm on the replay, #replay, and let me know that you are here and you are soaking in something that I'm putting forward, and I would love to hear how it resonated with you. But let's go dive right into our topic. So this topic is for people who want to sell. You want to sell, you have something to sell, and you're feeling this hesitation in going all out, playing all out, being out there and selling, that's really who this message is for, who this discussion is for. So you already have something to sell and you want to sell. That means you want more clients, you want that next level income, but there's this fear that comes up when you think about selling. And when I work with clients, I notice most of the times when this fear comes up, when this hesitation in selling comes up, they often don't have the space within their body, within themselves, to think about anything else but themselves. Sometimes we all can be so full of ourselves. That means our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions behind certain things, right? So a lot of times what I see happens in my client space, and a lot of this is very energetic. Your thoughts, your emotions, the actions you're taking, the physical sensation you feel, they all tie to energy, right? Everything is energy in the world at the end of the day. So what I notice is that when people have this hesitation in selling their work, they often have a level of fear of rejection within them. And a lot of times they worry about, I don't want to hear no. That's the biggest fear. I don't want people to say no to me. And I also don't want to come across as somebody who's pushy, as somebody who's, trying too hard. I don't want to be judged. And all of this goes back to that one thing, which is the fear of rejection, fear of that one no. And that is hard. If this is something you have felt or you're currently feeling, I will tell you downright, it's so hard. It's so hard because taking that rejection on is a pretty big deal. We all want to be loved and accepted, and we all want to be loved and accepted at the end of the day. Now, that being said, part of the growth in the business is really learning to take somebody's no for what it is and to not give it any meaning. And this is very important because at the end of the day, this kind of fear of rejection can be cleared up. This can be moved out of your space. There can be new growth that can happen, opening up the space in your brain, in your body, in your field, in your energetic field, wherever this fear of rejection is sitting. We can work on it, move it out, so that you can start taking growth steps and start to really open up to holding space for people's no. You start to increase the capacity in yourself to hold space. When somebody's saying no, what is also possible is that, excuse me, you see the energy is moving within me too as I'm talking about it. There can be space open up, and the capacity within you can be open up, so that the default of going into, oh my gosh, somebody's rejecting me, I feel like I failed at selling, I feel like I am doing something so horrible, right? From that place to really a place of lightness and curiosity and ability to really understand where your people are at in that moment of time. When you try to really understand why somebody's saying their yes or their no is very valuable intelligence. It's such important piece of knowledge, because the more you hear no and the more you understand why they're saying no, it can really help you tie it back to the audience you're selecting for your offer. It can really help you make your sales process so much more efficient, make your conversion rates so much more efficient, because now you know what are the scenarios, what are the thought processes, what are the situations that your audience might be in that lead them to a place of no versus what leads them to a place of yes. There's also a whole lot of changes you can bring up in how you sell your offer based on what somebody's no really mean and where it's coming from. That means if somebody is, you're getting a pricing objection, somebody's saying no because of the pricing of your offer, it does not mean that you lower your prices. It means that you can now really hone in your messaging the value of your work. What is the value, the results that you can really be so clear about, that when a person sees your offer, they know it's a no-brainer for them to really understand how it will change their experience. And that's really the sales process that you get to refine and really starting to calibrate and tighten up and make it so much sharper that you get to hear more yeses in your sales journey. And all of that is possible when somebody's no doesn't trigger us, when somebody's no doesn't put us in this like dump of old feelings, where how we felt as kids when somebody said no to us, or the first guy or a girl we had crush on ended up breaking our heart. And these are really big events we have all gone through. Please don't get me wrong, these are not little things to get over. Sometimes we work throughout our life to get over these experiences of rejection, but part of your growth as a business leader involves really cleaning up the past, really opening yourself up to connecting with people, to be able to hold space for their yeses and no, for really understanding where the yes is coming from, what's really inviting them to say yes, and what's really propelling them to say no. And then you start to take that as a feedback loop into your sales process and start calibrating your audience definition, you start calibrating your offer presentation, you start calibrating your graphics, your results, how you deliver them, your format of delivery. All of that can be calibrated, because at the end of the day, your business is a big experiment that you're constantly honing in on, and some things are going to work and some things are not going to work, and none of that is your failure. None of that is a right or wrong or failure of you as a leader. It just means that you keep aligning to what is working, and you keep letting go, learning the lessons and letting go what is not working. So that is what I want to share with you today. I also want to share that your sales process is really a very neutral event. It's super neutral. Whether you sell or not, it's completely neutral. And all the judgments of, am I being too pushy, am I being too aggressive, am I coming from a place of really intruding in my potential client space, all of that can be a matter of choice. Your sales process can be anything you want it to be. And the energy, we have law of vibration that says the energy you get to bring into your sales is going to attract the right clients, bring the right clients to you. And if you go into your sales conversation in a pushy way, your clients are going to feel pushy, right? If you go in a place of, well, I'm going in holding space for my potential clients, then they're going to feel that. So instead of kind of resisting this action of selling your work, I want to invite you to go in with so much openness. And that openness sometimes cannot be readily available. And that is the work cut out for us. Vibrationally, how do you start to clean out the past and the fears and all the stories that go into it, and start to really own the space in your brain, in your body, as taking it what it is, taking it on the face value, with the intention of really learning, not with the intention of making a sale or a quick sale or getting some money in your bank account, but really learning so well where your client is. How does that conversation goes? Do you still get to stay engaged as a leader, guiding your clients to your next step? Or do you lose your own space during the process? Do you lose your own power, your own leadership, and you revert into a little girl or a little boy who's afraid of feeling rejected? And that is going to be the opportunity to clean up and have you claim more space for yourself. The last thing I want to add here, and this is a really excellent reframe, especially for those who are looking to, sell more confidently. Selling is not about people saying yes or no to you. Selling is about them having a problem that they're willing to solve and you having a solution for them. It's gotta be that clear in the sales conversation. And you do have a solution in terms of your services that you offer, the beautiful packages and programs that you created. You do have a solution for people. And in that sales conversation, the more you keep anchoring your mind on what is the solution that I'm offering, that sales conversation can go that much easier. And yeah, there's so much more to talk about here. But what I want to invite you is to really write down, and I would love for you to share in the group with us, in the comments with me, what is the solution that you offer? What is the solution that you offer? What is the value of that solution? What is the value of the transformation that you offer? And I want you to write it down. If you are open to it, I would love to help you refine it a little bit, tweak it a little bit. If you're open to my feedback, I am committed to supporting you. I am showing up for you every single day here so that you get to do what you want to do. And if you're open to that level of feedback, I would love to support you. But I want you to be so clear about the value that you offer to your audience, to your community, through your work, and write it down, share with me, and as you go into, think about selling your work, you go into the sales conversation, you make a social media post, I want you to anchor back on what is that value? What is the value of your work? Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to that one thing. How much are you valuing your work, and how much are you communicating the value of your work to your potential clients? So this is what I have for you today. I want to also share with you my offer. I have an incredible offer that I'm actually super excited about. This is called Feminine Wealth Accelerator. And please don't get it wrong. It's not for women only. It is for people who really want to grow their business from the place of coming back to themselves. People like you who understand that there is no shortcut to business success here until you feel it in yourself. You know what your vision is. You can hold that vision in deep clarity within yourself, feeling crystal clear inside. The trust, you can hold that trust within you that you are going to get it no matter what. And we start to really clean up any stories lingering from the past, anything, any emotions that need to be cleaned up. We really open up the space inside you to anchor so much on that one thing, that is you confidently selling your work, making income. We clean up all the invisible income ceilings. We clean up all the emotions from the past. We make the offer so exciting and irresistible that every time you think about it, you have a smile on your face. And from that place, it becomes so much easier to actually sell your offer to other people. So I have this incredible opportunity called Feminine Wealth Accelerator. It's a 3-month commitment to work with me one-on-one, so that nobody's lost in this process. You're not sitting there wondering, well, what do I do next? I'm always there, plugged in with your with you, and really supporting your goals. And together we get to co-create your next level reality. It's not a goal anymore. It becomes your living, breathing reality, and I'm just super excited about that. It's high proximity, high touch body of work, and we are going to do a lot of money healings, wealth work together. We're going to do mindset work. We're going to work in the quantum field, really bring in your knowledge from all the gifts that you have from different lifetimes, really make that offer so sparkly and shiny, and creating that level of confidence within you, that level of increased visibility in you, so that you're not left wondering, what the heck now do I do about my 2025 goals? You get to feel, okay, I got this. This is my next step, and I got this. And every week you get that support from me. So if this calls you, please know I am ready for you to welcome you in. It's gonna be so much fun, so much fun. I have a blast doing this work, and it's gonna be so much fun creating this for you. And again, nothing gets me more excited than seeing you succeed. So if that's you, please comment below or DM me. You know where to find me. I would love to hear from you and share more details. Sending you loads and loads of love, and I will see you tomorrow for our 11th day. 11th. Take it easy. Bye now. See you tomorrow.